the cosmetic does not work. And if I try to switch to the goggles, they don't work. Hello and welcome, Dirty William here with a mini-series. I've been looking forward to the Dragonborn being released, and today, March 16th, 2017, I hope this video goes out today, oh my god, it was released, so I want to play one. Now, I started thinking about what would be good for a Dragonborn. They have a -2 to Dexterity, but they get a +2 to Strength and to Charisma, so I was thinking, okay, first, maybe Warlock would be good, but I have Warlocks. I've played Warlocks. One thing I haven't played for a while is a Sorcerer. So why not do that? So we're going to go with Sorcerer for this guy. We're going to customize. I'm going to go with Dragonborn, obviously. Oh, and there it is. Look at that green freak. Let's do a dude, though, because I want to see the little things on its face. That looks pretty cool. So let's see. Now I have played arcanes in the past. I've played wizards. I've played sorcerers. Sorcerers I've always played warforged. So this is going to be very different for me playing a fleshy sorcerer. So it's going to be strange. First of all, I want to maximize charisma. There we go. Constitution, I want to get to maybe 16-ish, I guess. Dexterity, don't care about necessarily. Intelligence, I would like a little bit of intelligence just so I can get some extra skill points. For UMD, for later on I'll have heal scrolls, diplomacy or concentration, and then whatever else I want to throw in there. Actually, I guess 2 would probably be enough. Yeah, let's do that. Can I raise anything else? There's wisdom and dexterity and strength. Strength would be helpful for carrying capacity, I guess. And because Raven Feeblement's going to hurt probably a lot. Wisdom would help out with my spot, though. Yeah, that looks fine. No way this is optimized, but that's great. That's fine. First, what I want to do is make sure that I put points into use magic device and concentration. So I got 4 points left over here. I think we're going to do a little bit in jump, and let's see, where's tumble at? Tumble is way down here, and that should be fine. Okay, racial bonus feat. Now, one of the things to think about whenever you're playing a sorcerer is the savant that you're going to go into. I like Earth Savant for leveling in heroics because it's fun for me. I just really like that because a lot of mobs out there are not going to be immune to your acid. Yeah, there's some spiders out in the Veil in some other cases, but for the most part, you still get decent AoEs and stuff. Fire is kind of hard to deal with because there are, at least in the upper levels, a lot of bad guys that are immune to fire. What most people like, though, is like fire acid for leveling and then switch over to Air Savant. Now, I've never played an Air Savant, so it's going to be kind of tricky. I'm going to go with that, though, because I've never played one. So why not? The feat we're going to take is Empower. And I'm going to go with blue since I'm going to be electric based. So we go to next. Get 2 spells. Now the SLAs are another thing that I don't really know too much about. So that's going to be kind of an issue as well. I don't really know what to take. I think I want to take at this level Nightshield. And let's see, other choices. Jump, Expeditious, Retreat. I'd like to get back and forth through quests more quickly. There are clickies for that though. That I could probably farm up. There's also Acid Spray and Burning Hands. I need to do something with damage because I can't just like whack stuff in the head. Now, Acid is going to be something we're staying away from because air is like opposed to earth, and that's the acid. So I guess what I'll go for is Burning Hands for right now, just so I have some way of dealing some damage. So should be good for now. I am going to go with neutral for this character. Oh, look, you can see the breathing out the sides there. That's kind of neat. Okay, let me get this guy arranged and pretty and stuff like that, and I will be right back. Alright, I have skipped the Korthos storyline. I am level 1 though, so I will be going back. Had to get the buffs installed here, at least minimally for now, because they had all expired, because why not? Don't have a lot of playtime here recently. I did hit that buff bar a little bit ago just so I'd be able to get that run speed because I am so slow. So amazingly, horribly slow. So, I'm heading off to Korthos. So we'll go to the harbor. Now, my plan for this series is to do. This episode is going to be levels. Ooh, I don't have Featherfall. This is going to be fun. Sploosh. I don't have a game plan in mind necessarily about what I want to run. I'm just going to run quests, and that's it. But this episode is going to be levels 1 through 4. The next episode's levels 5, 6, 7, and 8, so on and so forth. And then probably like a capstone so that I will be able to show off this is what I did. An overview, basically. So I'm going to get to Korthos Island and get some work done. One thing I noticed, if you'll see my face, my beautiful face, I did the rings and stuff. I thought that was pretty cool. Hey, turn around here so I can see your face. The cosmetic does not work, and if I try to switch to the goggles, they don't work, which I can understand because it's you've got this big giant head and snout combo going on, so probably not going to work very well. Don't have any idea about enhancements either. I went ahead and picked that quest up over here, by the way, too, but I'm not going to run that first. I'm going to go over here first, and I'm going to pick me up a hireling, and I'm going to get, where's the guy? Fighter. Last time I did a Let's Play, I did the other guy, the Barb. I'm going to go for this guy for now. But, yeah, that's the plan for this series. Yes, I'm a hero, whatever. So I'm going to go run some quests, and I'll be back whenever I get to level 2. Alright, just got the XP for level 2, did all of the inside Korthos stuff, ran the first one on Elite, which I didn't mean to do, habit, I guess. Next level, Sorcerer. Let's see, we're going to do Concentration, going to bump up our UMD a little bit, and I think Spellcraft, since that's going to help out a bit. We'll do that, that's fine. One more spell. I had been using Burning Hands. You blow through a lot of spell points, though, if you are using Empower, like I am. So, it is what it is. One thing I've noticed is very, very slow going because of the Expeditious Retreat that I don't have on my body. So I'm not sure if I should go for that or if I should go with Acid Spray. Mostly in these quests, the low-level stuff, at least at this level, it's going to be just letting your hire do the work. So I think for quality of life, I think I'd rather have Expeditious Retreat more than anything. Just because. And I can always switch out. The other things are not really that great right now. Sonic Blast I could use to break some stuff. Repair light damage. I'm not a Warforged. Protection from Evil would be helpful, but I think right now, and even Jump to a degree, but I'm going to go with, for now, Expeditious Retreat, and I can always swap that out later. So, finish, and let's see. Didn't loot anything decent, which is unsurprising, to be honest. I'm going to go talk to this guy, pick up the quest, run inside real quick, and get my spell set. I might not have to. It might just automatically be there. Let me see. Spells. Yep, it's already there. Cool. I do need to sell, though. I do need to sell some crap. Get that out of my inventory. Repair, sure. Sell pretty much everything because I don't need any of that stuff, including that. I will hold on to the potions, though, because those are going to be useful. I have not gone out and bought the potions and stuff that I need. I usually get like a stack of 50 of whatever I need, like remove blindness and whatnot. So I'm going to pick up these quests, run that side, and I'll see you whenever I am level 3. Alrighty, I just got the XP for level 3. Yes, I ran Misery's Peak. I didn't even see what XP was for that, but I did it anyway. Advance to the next level as a Sorcerer. Let's see. Let's go down here to UMD. That's the first thing. And then we're going to do Spellcraft Concentration and call it good. Go to next. Feat for this level. For the most part, feats are going to be stuff dealing with spells. I already have Empower. I'm wondering about Extend, but the quests at this level are kind of low, so I don't think I have to worry about that too much, but that is something that's on the list. Also, there's Empower. Empower might be a thing. I think I'm going to go ahead and take Extend. There are a couple long quests. basically the lineup is going to be Empower, Maximize, then some like Spell Pin stuff later on. Force of Personality is another option. Add Charisma modifier to your will saves. Let's take a look at my saves real quick. Will saves are pretty much in the crapper, so that would help me from being held. I think we get another like at level 6 or something. I'm going to go ahead and take Extend for now. Sure, why not? Spells, good question. Not a clue. Grease. No, not really. We got Jump, got some Niacs, Magic Missile. Not really doing a lot of damage at these low levels on a caster, which is unfortunate. But I think I'm going to go for a spell. Sure. Acid would be good, but I'm not going to do that. I think I'm going to go for Jump, actually. You know what? Protection from evil. Hang on a second. Take that. Do I need spell components for that? Of course I do. I don't have it. I'll never have it. I gotta get a whole whopping 7 hit points. That's awesome. Okay, let's do Control R real quick and take a look at enhancements. As I said, I'm going Air Savant, so let's start putting some points into this stuff. Let's go ahead and do that for the SLA. What do we need for this? Sorcerer level 4, so next level, when I get 1 point, I can get that, so that's kind of cool. Let's see. Let's do some of that. I do want to take a look at the Dragonborn stuff. That's the reason why I was doing this. Let's see. Hit points, and there's also scales, which sounds cool. Brutality. Don't want that. I don't want people to attack me. Intimidate, Spellcraft, and Haggle. And let's see, some more Fortitude stuff. Where's the breath weapon stuff? Okay, choose elemental breath weapon, and that is going to be, let's see, 5 points spent in a tree. Sure, so we'll go ahead and spend some points, I guess. We'll get to mid points, those never go to style. Natural armor, that's not really something I want to deal with. Spellcraft would be helpful, I guess. But I do want to put some more points into this. This is where it's hard, not following a build, to be perfectly honest. That's 2, that's 5. Electric resistance doesn't really sound that great to me. Cast electric or sonic damage spell, you gain +5 to your electric. I think getting the SLA would be more important at this point, to be honest, just to do some damage. So I guess we'll have to do that. These look really good. The temporary spell points. So let's see, what does this give us? 10 electric and sonic spell power. And this is efficient meta magic. That would give us, let's see, empower. Cost 2 fewer. That might be something to look at. 20 points spent in a tree, and I know you can't get that any higher, so... Could go for that. Could also put some points into this. This cost 1. I think I'm going to go for that for right now, and I'm going to keep the other stuff for later. So right now I got to get to level 4 so I can see what the deal is with that electric loop, because I would like to start casting some spells other than wand whipping stuff like I have been. I'm going to take a little tour around the harbor here in a bit, and but I got some other stuff to do, so I'm going to take a break. Then I'm going to be running some stuff in the harbor, and whenever I get level 4, I'll take that and kind of give an overview of what's been going on through levels 1 through 4. So I'll be back in a bit. Alright, I am back, and I'm about ready to take a level 4. I kind of like how my outfit matches my skin tone and my eyes. It's kind of neat. Wouldn't be a bad little cosmetic. Okay, we're going to take level 4 Sorcerer. We're going to go to Charisma, increase that every 4 levels. So that is that. Go to next. We're going to put some into a use magic device, concentration, and spellcraft. Go to next, and we finally get some level 2 spells, which is nice. Blur is definitely what I'm going to go for. Just want to check out the others here. Bear's Endurance, Bull Strength, Cat's Grace, Garbage, 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 Garbage. Electric Loop we will have as an SLA. Fox's Cunning, Glitter Dust, Invis, which I can scroll. Knock, which is meh. Resist Energy, which I don't need. Scorch is actually not bad. That is like a bigger version of the Burning Hands, so that might be a thing too at some point. Web also is good whenever I finally get some AoE spells. Might be good just to throw down a web, throw down an Ice Storm or something like that and go to town. Let's see, let's go to next. 7 whole hit points, woohoo. 55 spell points, Bab, doesn't even matter. Spellcraft, Concentration, Use Magic Device, and Blur was the spell that I took. So we will finish. And I got 6 action points. Let's control R and go into this. What I was trying to do is get up here. I need to spend 20 points in this tree. Obviously, I don't have that many to spend, but I'd like to get up to that eventually for that SLA. Be very nice to have. So let's see. I've already spent 6. I've got 6 left. So what shall we spend them on? I wanted to go into Dragonborn here eventually too and get some things like this, the breath weapon. I'm not sure what level I have to be for that. 5 points spent in a tree. I'm going to go ahead and spend some on this, I think. Increase strength through charisma, so that's a thing. Fortitude, Draconic Visage, Intimidate, Spellcraft, and Haggle. That's not too bad. Really don't want to take Brutality because I don't want the bad guys to attack me more. I'd rather them not do that. Natural armor class really doesn't really matter anymore. Could spend 2 points in that. And let's see, I've got 3 remaining. Charisma wouldn't be too bad. So I have 1 left. And that costs 2. I think I'm going to do that, and then I'm going to take that breath weapon next level, I believe. So I still have 1 action point to spend. Oh, it got dark outside. Oh, dear. Did all the harbor quests on hard, and oh, I need to get my thing from this guy. Ta-da! That's going to be the gameplay to cap off this episode, is this. Let's see. Garbage. Cool. Nothing. Good. I need to go sell and repair. So I'm going to do that, and I'm going to start running some other stuff. The next video is going to be levels 5, 6, 7, and 8. Overview of this. Levels 1 through 4. Best idea, best advice I can give you. Grab a couple stacks of healing potions and some other odds and ends of potions, like Lesser Resto might help out. I've had no problems with anything like that. But yeah, just get this. Get a 2-handed weapon. My strength is enough where I can do some damage and not blow through my spell points. This little SLA here, it does have quite a cooldown on it, but it does quite a bit of damage as well. And then I've just been using Burning Hands. You could also use an acid spell like Acid Spray, but because I am air spec'd, that's not really going to work. So grab yourself a stack of healing potions and get a hireling that can beat things heads in, and that's pretty much all you need. So that is going to do it for this episode. Thank you all for watching. I hope you enjoyed. If you did, please leave a like. Until next time, this is Dirty William reminding you to do the dirty work.